Hey guys, it's Beard In. I haven't made a video in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about this game that I had. This is kind of an old video, but I haven't really been recording, so this is pretty much one of the best ones that I've had in a long. Actually, this is my best match I've ever had. I went like 48 and 19 or something like that. And I don't know if it was just because the enemy was just falling in my lap and I was taking advantage of it, because I do make some mistakes that could have, like right here, I could have gotten killed. I saw the guy on the floor right there, but he just epically failed and I turned around and killed him. What I'm running actually is the FAMAS. As you can see, it looks like I'm running the flash hider at first. But then I ended up on changing it up a little bit later to the silencer. Overall, this is a really good weapon. A lot of people could find it really hard to use for a lot of reasons, actually. It's not the best gun out there. It has a horrible reload speed. It's only got 25 bullets in the magazine. 26 if you count the one in the chamber, I believe. Yeah, 26. But it's incredibly accurate. Here's another mistake that I took advantage of. I pulled out my defibs and I ended up on winning that match. But the fire rate is insane, and if you can be very accurate with, there's another mistake. I went for a knife kill, but I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the knifing system in Battlefield 4 is kind of jacked up. I'll go for knives constantly, and it just feels like I never make contact, and it always gets messed up. And I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm not a very good knifer. I do have tons of knife kills. It's just sometimes when I go in for a knife kill, it just never happens. I'll knife somebody like 3 or 4 times before I actually get it, and then other times a guy will be running past me and I'll hit the knife button and it'll just grab him really fast. So I don't know. Maybe it's messed up, maybe it's not. That's my opinion. I kind of feel like it is. But anyways, back to the FAMAS. It's an amazing weapon in my opinion. But it does have its flaws. Horrible magazine size, horrible reload speed, the recoil off of the first shot is insane. So it's just kind of like, if you can get the hang of that first recoil, it's a really good weapon. And I'm not quite sure why I decided to knife that guy. He was just standing there, so I went in for it. This weapon also has really good hip fire rate. Firing from the hip with this weapon is also really good, and I don't know if maybe that helps out, but if you look at a lot of the other videos that people have posted, you'll notice that the hip fire spread kind of leans over into your aiming down sight spread. So if you start shooting before you aim, you'll get the hip fire spread for the duration of your aiming. So you might have to reacquire your target by letting go of your aiming button and then pressing it again, and then firing again, because I don't know, you can test it out yourself. I've seen lots of other people say it too on YouTube, that if you start shooting before you aim and then you aim, you're not getting the right spread for your for that period of shooting, I guess. I'm not quite sure how you would say it like that, but you have to aim completely before you start shooting in order to get your aiming down sight spread, and you'll notice that it's a big difference. And I guess in this game I was just doing it perfectly. Every time I started shooting, I was aiming first, and you can see that there's like a split second before, like right there for instance, I aimed before I started shooting. And you can tell that there's just a slight difference between the time that I'm aiming and the time that I pull the trigger to start shooting, which makes your rounds and your fire rate a lot better. I'm not sure if a lot of people know that, but it makes a big difference when you go to shoot. I get hit with a claymore right here. I didn't even see it. It's right there in front of me, and I see a guy, and I just walk right into it. Bam! I left that clip out there because it was I wasn't paying attention. And maybe I don't know. It was just really dumb. I'm not sure quite what happens here. I see a guy, my buddy takes out this guy, and I guess he got revived and you didn't notice. But he comes back and gets him, and then I save his life by taking out that guy. See, what I do here is I make this guy think that I went around the other way by jerking that like that. But I ended up on losing this firefight anyways. I'm not sure how that happened. My mistake, I guess. I wasn't... My aim was off or something. And this guy right here, he just completely oblivious, which is probably another reason why I had such an amazing game. There was a cute couple guys in here. I think this guy named Superman and another guy named Cadillac. They were destroying me. They probably had all my kills. And there's a moment right there, I'm reloading and I turn and he's just like right there, like, got you now, motherfucker. Here's another moment. You'll see that I tried to stay behind that little walkway so that I can have some type of cover. When you find yourself in a firefight and there's something between you and the enemy, you kind of want to just stay there. You don't want to bring yourself out in the open. Like right here, I had to reload and I saw a guy down here, so I went to hide first. I wasn't going to just stay there. And then this guy gets me. I don't know why I kept looking that way. Oh, I guess not. So I went around the corner and then another guy gets me. Overall, I think my most favorite sites are the Cobra site for the Russian team, which is the site that I have on this weapon here. I use it for a lot of my weapons. And I think in the middle of the game I had the flash suppressor on, and then I changed over. Oh, this is really cool. I saw these C4 when I went around to kill this guy, and I knew that as soon as I was challenging this flag that that the guy who put it there was going to blow it. So, and I was right. He ended up blowing it and not killing me. Let me get this guy right here. He doesn't even see me. He's just sitting there shooting like a tard. But I don't know, that guy Chief Fire, or I think that's what his name was. He gets me quite a few times, so I'm not sure as to what type of noob level he's actually at. But these are a group of my guys that I was running with. A couple of them are really good players. Some are not with me anymore. I don't know, like, I recruited them into my clan, and then all of a sudden they weren't with me anymore, so I don't know how I killed that guy. He definitely had the drop on me. I was reloading and then I still killed him and got the. So in the beginning of the game I said that I had switched over to the silencer, but I guess I was wrong because I didn't notice that I picked this rifle up. It's not even mine, but it just so happened to be FAMAS as well. But anyways, this game's coming to an end. I had an amazing game. I hope I gave some good tips. And I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Thanks for watching. Laters. 48 and 20.